Can you play a diminished seventh chord and its inversions on, let's do E flat. No, this is not ideal to be teaching piano over Zoom, but it works. It works actually quite well. I've been doing it with my private students since March when the pandemic hit. So last summer, I had revised my whole piano program and the teaching for the pandemic. And I literally had finished my syllabi. It was ready to go. And I went to turn it in. And that's when I saw my classes were dropped. And I was just stunned. I immediately sent my syllabi and I said, look, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I can do this. I have the students. In July, I mean, we still had 2 months to go before classes started, and I wasn't worried, but they were just like, nope, it's you know, we need to make budget cuts.
With the university taking away a lot of the electives, it makes it to where you're not getting that Dearborn difference in the education that we're promised going into U of M Dearborn. We have this whole community of different ranges of things that we can do instead of just our core classes. We learn skills outside of what we would think we're learning for just our career, and we can use these within our careers. I myself do therapy for kids with autism, and I took the learning rhythms and reading different languages and being able to play an instrument, and I transferred that over into a music therapy part for the session as well that I do with my kids who have autism, and they have shown so much improvement.
I think that having a balanced curriculum definitely helps the student in every way. The piano class, I absolutely enjoyed it. I love the professor. I love the class. I love the curriculum. I loved everything about it. And it really was a kind of like a break in my day from all of my STEM classes. You know, I'm taking all of these, you know, biology, chemistry, psychology courses, and just getting that break to be creative and not have to worry about like memorizing information, but just being able to like play the piano, practice music, like mess around with the piano, like try different things. It really helped my productivity and like how I learn. So
in August, I was in a Zoom meeting with Vera and Brianna, and hadn't really been in touch with anyone from the department, you know. And in that meeting, Vera had said, oh, did you see they dismantled the piano lab? And I could still, I get really emotional about it because I took care of those keyboards. They were wired up. You know, there were so many wires, and everything had been, you know, detailed, and just that they wiped them all out and just took them out, and I didn't know about it. I didn't know. After the meeting, I emailed my supervisor and I said, is this true? Did this really happen? And you know, she apologized and said, yeah, I thought someone would have contacted you about it or anything. And I you know, that's how I found out. And that was really, that really pulled the rug from underneath my feet. All right, whenever you're ready.
I've been working with Lisa Karen Gatto since 2011, and it's been a great 9 years studying with her, and it's been a really nice experience.
So basically, an applied music program is like a lab for music theory courses and intro music history courses. So just like chemistry and biology, we always have a lab attached. It's the hands-on component. Without that, the things we describe to students in class remain sort of theoretical and vague. So even in the music theory course, I walk my students down to the piano lab several times during the course to get their hands on a piano, to hear particular things, so that they can start to put these theoretical concepts into sound, because it's ridiculous to learn theory without sound. Trying to save things. I love Lisa. She's a fantastic colleague, and I was just crushed to see what happened to her. It broke my heart. And just to have someone with that level of dedication and skill and love for students, and especially dedication to students, treated badly by the administration to that degree, it spoke volumes about this administration, how little they care for not only faculty but students. It's all about bottom line, and that's not how you run an educational institution.